Hi, my name is Andrew. Before I jump into the content I have for you, I want to give a little bit of background on me. So I'm a U.S. Marine veteran, and I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020. Something that I saw going on around that time was that a lot of small businesses were getting hurt by government lockdowns and mandates, and that was not something that sat well with me because I strongly believe that small business is the backbone of America. So I started this business, Sovereign SEO, to help small businesses connect with more customers, so that you guys can in turn help more people and meet the business growth goals that you have. So with that in mind, I want to talk to you a little bit about online presence and why it's so important. So this is a tool that I use that allows me to search and see how many people are searching for what words on Google every month. So these are keywords related to roofing in Phoenix. As you can see, roofing companies Phoenix gets searched 700 times a month. All of these related keywords get searched a significant number of times per month as well. All right, and this is just Phoenix. We could plug in Mesa, Glendale, Tempe. Whatever area of the valley that you want to work in. Those all have independent search volume. So we're talking thousands of people across the valley that are searching for your services every month. I'm sure as a business owner, you can understand the implications of capturing some of that traffic. If you're capturing even a portion of that traffic and bringing it to your page, that means that you are probably going to be talking to, 10, 20, 30, potentially even more new leads per month. And, I know how big roofing jobs are, so I know how much how significant and impactful that could be for you. So I hope you can see the value in that, and with that I want to give you some tips on how to make that happen. So here's your site. One of the things that I always like to suggest, and it doesn't have to be on the home page, but it can be on service pages, or I also like to recommend building out some location pages, but is that you do a lot of stuff like this is actually a pretty good example of it. I would maybe not say that it's a perfect example, because what you really want is to be putting these keywords that we looked at over here onto your site as much as you can in an organic way without making it sound like you're stuffing those words in there. So basically you want to be you want to be mentioning in your content these exact keywords that we're looking at over here. So if you can find ways to say roofing companies Phoenix, roofing repair Phoenix, Phoenix roofing repair, all those sorts of things in your content on your site, that goes a long way in letting Google know that you want your site in the running when people are searching for these things. And we know they are searching for these things. The volume is right there. So that's my first tip, and I want to give you an example of one of your competitors who's doing that pretty well. So I went in and typed in Phoenix roofers over here on Google. Your first two competitors that come up are Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing. Lions Roofing in the first spot, they do this well too, but I actually want to show you these guys here because I think their content is a really good example of this. So here's the Level 5 Roofing site. If we scroll down to where their content starts, you see Roofing Phoenix, roofing companies in Phoenix AZ, roofing contractors in Phoenix AZ, roof replacement in Phoenix AZ. So as you can see, it's really clear that their site is talking about roofing in Phoenix. They reiterate in their content many times. So it can be valuable to add more content so that you can mention those keywords more times without making it sound stuffed. So that is my first tip. And basically what this tip does is it lets Google know what you want to rank for. All right. My second tip is how to basically tell Google that you are a reputable authority on what you want to rank for. So basically, the content tip gets you in the running for the right keywords. And this next tip, which is called backlinks, lets Google know that you are authoritative and that you need to be ranked highly for that. All right. So what a backlink is anytime that your website is mentioned online. Currently, you guys have 335 backlinks, but those are only coming from 12 different websites. Ideally, you want a much more diversified backlink profile, meaning that you're getting mentioned by many other websites. And what's also extremely important there is that the websites mentioning you are also reputable websites and that they are they're significant in terms of your service, right? Because if you're a roofing company, if you're on like a Pizza Hut site, it's not going to do a whole lot for you in terms of giving your site credibility, because Pizza Hut has nothing to do with roofing. Okay, so we can take a look at the keywords that you're ranking for right now, and those are, so your name, it looks like is the only one that you were on the first page for. This is the position in Google that you rank for. So anything below 10 is on the first page. You are ranking for some of these keywords that are going to be really important for getting more traffic on your page. These location-based keywords are really the money makers in terms of getting customers to contact you when they're searching for services. So you have roofer Chandler, roofer Tempe, roof repair Gilbert. So you do have a lot of these local keywords. The problem is, if you look over here at the position, you're on page 3 for Chandler, page 5 for Tempe, page 7 for Gilbert. So really you want to be up on page 1, because we know that people do not look at really anything but page 1. Generally people, like 95% of people don't even go to page 2. Probably more. That said, the way that you do that is what I'm talking about here with the backlinks. You let Google know that you are reputable and authoritative. And so adding more backlinks adding more and better backlinks will get you ranked more highly for those keywords. So that's my second tip. My third tip has to do with this right here. This is what we call the map pack. The map pack is Google's business directory. And as you can see, Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing, despite being at the top of the organic rankings down here, are not in the top 3 rankings for the map pack. The reason for that is the rankings here are powered by backlinks. We were just talking about that. The rankings here are largely powered by something called citations. And all a citation is anywhere that your business name, address, and phone number are listed together online. So as you might imagine, that would be a business directory like Yellow Pages, BBB, etc. So the tip here is go out, find the business the citations that these guys have, where they're cited, and go and get your business cited in the same directories that they have. So that's my last tip. That will help you climb the rankings here in the map pack and get into the top 3. Ideally, you want to get some that they don't have too, but getting everything that they do have is a good way to start. So those are my 3 tips for you. Number 1, adding those location-based keywords to your website content. Number 2, getting good quality backlinks that will get you ranked highly on the first page for the services that you provide in the areas that you provide them. And number 3, getting more citations so that you can come up here in the map pack. That's all I have for you. If you have any questions, I would love to elaborate on any of this. Please let me know if I can help you in any way. And I appreciate your time. I look forward to hearing from you.